Ice Cube just exposed Hollywood elites for satanic rituals. This is what he had to say in the video that has now been taken down, blocked from every social media. Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Ice Cube. Now, I gotta drop some heavy truth on y'all today. I've always been about standing up against injustice, about bringing the truth to light, no matter how ugly it might be. What I'm about to share may sound outlandish, and trust me, I had trouble believing it myself. But it's come to my attention that there are some folks in Hollywood, some of the elites involved in stuff that's straight up wrong, some satanic rituals type stuff. Now, I ain't one to spread rumors or indulge in conspiracy theories, but I couldn't sit back and keep quiet. We need to hold people accountable no matter who they are. And remember, no matter how crazy it sounds, truth can often be stranger than fiction. Stay awake, stay alert, and let's stand up for what's right together. It appears that Ice Cube is shedding light on the murkier aspects of the entertainment industry.
I don't know their names, Bill, but if you follow the money, you go high enough, you start to see, okay, this is an industry, same people who own the labels own the prisons.
The revered rapper has recently made waves on the internet by posting a podcast on social media where he makes some startling revelations about Jamie Foxx's encounter with influential figures behind the scenes.
And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either.
Ice Cube's allegations have sent a shockwave of concern across the globe. In light of Jamie Foxx's sudden medical emergency and subsequent disappearance, public curiosity has been ignited with more and more people questioning the circumstances. Stick with us as we dive into the details of this unfolding conspiracy.
But first, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video.
The American rapper, also known as O'Shea Jackson Sr. or Ice Cube, has made some ground-shaking comments that have left the world stunned. In a snippet of his podcast shared on social media, Ice Cube asserts his independence from the so-called insider club that holds sway over many prominent figures in the industry. For those who might be unaware, he emphasizes, "I'm not part of the club." Ice Cube proceeded to disclose that his followers too stand outside of this influential circle. He explains that the celebrities who have embedded themselves in the elite circles of the industry often indirectly involve their audiences in the questionable agendas they promote.
Well, what I'm gonna do is go on a The Gatekeepers podcast tour.
This effectively, albeit unintentionally, enlists them as members of this much speculated about club. At this point, you might be curious about the nature of this club. Ice Cube has purportedly deciphered the workings of these industry power players.
So you mean tell me every producer in Hollywood has this mandate? Give me a break. It has to come from the studio to hit every producer, because every producer don't think the same. They try to, put my business in the street, put pressure on me, everybody around me telling me how stupid I am.
He elaborated that while this secretive group seeks to control all prominent individuals, they become irritated when heavyweights like Cube himself resist their control. This purported secret society is said to wield significant control over the lives of its members, with Jamie Foxx allegedly being one such member.
And that's cool. We can do it ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We still on the rise without these motherfuckers, so we don't need them, you don't need them.
Rumors suggest that Fox has been in their crosshairs for a considerable period. It seems that loyalty within the industry is reserved only for the industry itself, at least as Ice Cube sees it. He implies that all celebrities have to confront this omnipresent entity at some point, perhaps even multiple times in their careers. What most people fail to recognize is that these gatekeepers do more than merely keep the existence of this club concealed from the public. Consequently, it's not entirely improbable that Jamie Foxx's current health crisis might be linked to these high-ranking Hollywood figures. It's well known that Jamie Foxx had been working on his movie Back in Action with co-star Cameron Diaz before his health took a worrying turn. However, the film's production was plagued with issues due to problems with the leading actor. The Sun reported that Fox caused a significant upheaval in the production, leading to the dismissal of 4 individuals from the crew. An insider mentioned that there had been certain issues on set, culminating in a major breakdown on Fox's part. He demanded immediate resolution of these problems and dismissed 4 production staff members, hoping that would somehow rectify the situation. Further reports from Page 6 suggested that the Ray star lost his temper and let go of an executive producer, 2 directors, and his personal driver, amidst the stress of ongoing filming difficulties. Soon after these incidents, Fox fell mysteriously ill with no explanation or comment from either his team or his family. In an interesting development, podcaster AJ Benza revealed to Dr. Drew Pinsky on his podcast show that Foxx had experienced a blood clot leading to a stroke, resulting in partial paralysis and blindness following a COVID-19 vaccination. He insinuated that Foxx was coerced into getting the vaccine while he was working on a film, claiming to have a reliable source present during the incident. This accusation quickly became viral on social media, with right-wing commentators such as Candace Owens adding their input. The lack of response from others gives some semblance of credibility to this claim, and now everyone is waiting anxiously to hear from Jamie Foxx himself. While Foxx's mysterious medical situation is a source of deep concern for his fans and those close to him, the same doesn't seem to be true for his co-star Cameron Diaz. A widely circulating conspiracy theory suggests that Diaz may have pressured Jamie into getting vaccinated. It's intriguing that Diaz has seemingly disconnected from her longtime friend and co-star Foxx since his unanticipated hospital admission in April. A close acquaintance of Diaz told the Daily Mail that Diaz hasn't had any contact with Jamie and is uninformed, other than through hearsay. To intensify the situation, Minutes of Horror revealed that Jamie was warned about potential harm to his career if he didn't get the industry-recommended vaccine. It's no surprise that this wouldn't be the first time the industry has been embroiled in such a scenario. Ice Cube recently divulged during an interview with Joe Rogan that he experienced a situation similar to Jamie Foxx's behind-the-scenes incident. The artist behind Lethal Injection stated that he was previously slated to film a movie, but the production was abruptly halted due to unexplained issues. He alleged that every producer in the industry turned him down unless he agreed to get vaccinated as they had suggested. Ice Cube, however, swiftly discerned that the coercion wasn't stemming from the producers themselves, but rather from someone wielding even greater influence. He indicated that the unanimous insistence from all producers for him to get vaccinated aroused his suspicion. After all, such a coordinated demand could only imply directives from a higher authority within the industry hierarchy. Due to Ice Cube's steadfast refusal to receive the vaccine, he lost the opportunity to be part of the movie. What's peculiar is that Ice Cube maintained silence about the entire incident, yet the media mysteriously caught wind of it. It's fairly evident who might have leaked the information, wouldn't you say? We're all aware that releasing someone's medical history without their consent is unlawful, yet no repercussions fell upon the media outlets who did so. It's fairly clear that there was a powerful entity backing this. Ice Cube elucidated that it was simply a strategy designed to exert pressure on him to comply with their stipulations. The crux of the matter is, Ice Cube could have reaped significant financial rewards had he acquiesced to the upper echelons and received the vaccination. But when he resisted, they attempted to manipulate him through peer pressure. However, their efforts were in vain because Ice Cube remained unfazed by their tactics. Ice Cube later posited that the vaccine had caused more damage than benefits. He further claimed that the higher-ups had several police officers dismissed due to their refusal to get vaccinated. However, subsequent to this, the vaccinated staff supposedly fell ill due to side effects, necessitating the rehiring of the previously dismissed officers to address the manpower deficit. However, all such instances were purportedly concealed, as supposedly directed by these influential gatekeepers. The takeaway from this entire situation is that being a director, Ice Cube has the flexibility to reject acting roles because he can create his own projects. However, Jamie Foxx didn't have that kind of leverage. Had he declined to get vaccinated, he likely would have been ostracized by Hollywood, dealing a fatal blow to his career. Fans are beginning to suspect that Jamie has become an unfortunate victim of the supposed elite agenda. It's indeed a worrisome situation with Jamie Foxx in intensive care reportedly due to the vaccine. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Jamie and all those worldwide who've suffered under current leadership. Let's unite, wake up, and fight back together. Some argue that Jamie possessed the financial means to refuse the vaccination, but he didn't. He certainly didn't need to comply due to financial pressure. He had the option to follow Ice Cube's path. As a result, there is public disappointment at Jamie's inability to resist the lure of money, which seemingly led him to this dire situation. Critics argue that Foxx's inability to publicly reject the vaccine and stand strong against the pressure is a disgrace and a sign of weakness. Despite this disheartening situation, he's been accused of selling out, with many saying he should have publicly expressed his stance either before or after the fact. In summary, Ice Cube's decision to shed light on the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry is commendable. We hope for Jamie Foxx's speedy and full recovery. Thus far, there hasn't been any official update about Jamie's health from his family, but co-producer Deon Taylor did provide a health update at the premiere of Jamie Foxx's Netflix film, They Cloned Tyrone, saying, "He's doing amazing, I promise you. He's in really good shape and spirits. I spoke to him yesterday, as did John Boyega. He'll be back on screen and at work very soon.